Welcome back to whoever's out there, whoever finds these one day. Wanted to give a bit of a different perspective. It's not always doom and gloom here on Planet Powerlifting. It is Wednesday, April 8th, and it is about 1:04 p.m. in the afternoon. This hypertrophy block that I've been doing this last little while has been a bit of an exercise in trying to see the bright side, so perhaps this setup is a bit of a metaphor today. It's been great for what it was built for. I've put on a kilo and a half of body weight. Body composition is holding really well. However, it hasn't been great for my top end strength. So managed a set of 5 this week at 255 kilos, which should be pretty handily managed at this point, but it was a bit tough. Some of the lockouts were slow, it was a little bit painful. I've been really wrestling with how much I can push the hip versus how much time and work the hip needs to acclimate to these loads, if that makes sense. So it's been a bit of a struggle there. I'm trying not to get ahead of myself and expecting me to have held on to all this strength when, I don't know when the last time I did raw 5s was. Anyways, moved on to some comp bench and worked up to 170 kilos for triple. It moved well-ish, probably on RPE. It was supposed to be a 9, looks like a 9. Was really hoping it was gonna be more of an 8, 8.5, and I could walk away like, smoke that, but just wasn't that day. Then I did some wide grip 12s on my pause bench. Now day 2, my deadlift has been going really well this block. I haven't had any issues from the surrounding domiciles in terms of the noise complaints, so I'm able to pretty much deadlift freely with no real sort of inhibitions. I've been working up to what I call the silent 600, so I try not to make any noise until my top set. I'll work up, pull 275, set it down very lightly with a nice exaggerated tempo, and then I have my top set and 7 back down sets of just like bang, 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 make all the noise I need to, and then I'm done. So it's about 25 to 30 minutes of banging and then I shut it down, and others seem to be pretty receptive so far. I also did my seated overhead press this day, which is a movement I'm really growing to like. It's a much more challenging, I find, overhead variation, and I'm really enjoying pushing the press variations or the overhead variations. I feel like I'm getting a lot of good carryover, building some mass and some strength in my shoulders and triceps. Never a bad thing, right? My day 3 is split squat 12s, starting to push those a little bit, followed by pull-ups and pendlay rows. So I believe I got some footage of the rack pull-ups, I call them. But it's a really great way to sort of self-assist and be able to get to, you know, as many reps as you need at like 9, 9.5 every single set, because you're just applying as much assistance as you need. Nice full range of motion. Really, really get a great pump from those, so I'm really enjoying that movement. My last day of the week is just a straight up bro session. All upper body, all high reps, leave with just a stupid pump. Really, really enjoying that day. Started off with touch and go 12s. Up to 140 kilos on those. I think my best set of 10 touch and go was about 142.5. So end of this coming week, I should be able to, you know, bump that touch and go E1RM based on high reps up quite a bit. So that feels good. From there, I go into close grip 3 board myo reps. So that's just rest pause training, right? 12 reps out of 9, rack 5 or 6 breaths, and then as many additional sets as I can get until that weight becomes a 3 at 10, if that makes sense. Follow those up with my other sort of new favorite movement that I'm really enjoying, which is the half kneeling landmine press. I've started programming those for a lot of my clients who are sort of stuck at home and just have a barbell, because I've found it's just a really great movement. Feels good on the shoulders. It's a nice little bit of core stability. You can kind of get a little bit of that work going in there, which feels good if nothing else. And that was it. I'm very excited, looking forward to the future of what the next block may look like. I don't know how long this quarantine of Planet Powerlifting will last, but I will be training. This is Bryce, signing off.